You know, first thing I want to say is congratulations to Las Vegas, and certainly Becky. We have a long relationship, and I know we had a lot of fun competing against each other in this finals. Incredibly proud of our team and our resilience and our fight. It was a grind out there. Both teams playing so hard, both teams playing so well in stretches defensively, and just incredibly proud of our effort. And we put ourselves in position to win, and it became a chess match down the stretch with our big lineup versus their small lineup. And they finished on an 8-0 run to end the game. But it was a great game, and great for our league.
Curt, first question, front row center.
Curt, this is, now the fourth consecutive season that you guys have lost in the finals or semifinals. Just what is that disappointment of continuing to, get so close but not be able to capture that first championship?
Yeah, our team, we talk about it, that it's going to hurt when you care as much as we do, and they put their hearts and soul into seasons. When you come up short, it certainly, really hurts. But that means that there was something that mattered and something special amongst that group of players when it hurts that much.
And, it might get glossed over tonight just with the way things ended, but, Alyssa Thomas recording, second consecutive triple-double in elimination games. Just what has she meant to this team this season, and what kind of emotion did you see from her after the loss?
Yeah, I think they're, it's raw right now. It's raw for the players. It's raw. They know how hard and how much they put into it. But again, Alyssa was terrific and a warrior through this whole series, and at times tried to put us on her back.
Curt, next question, first row to your left.
Hi, Curt. In terms of the three big lineup down the stretch, how much of that came down to something tactical? How much of that came down to these five having been such an integral part of what you guys have done over this period of time?
Guys, let me interrupt just 1 second. Connecticut locker room is open. Apologies. Curt, go ahead.
Howard, both. Obviously strategic. Put your three all-stars on the floor together. Try. They're also very good defensively. Those three bigs, and try to, just overwhelm them at times with our size. And then, some of it was certainly, the scheme. And then some of it certainly is that's our core group. Those are who you run with. Those are who have put us in position year after year after year. And we knew it was going to be a chess match. We anticipated going into the night that they would play a small lineup a lot. And we talked about staying traditional against it, trying to go big against it, or us go small. So Raquana got hot, made some big shots.
And just the other side of it, this has been the team you've put together. This was the idea for years. We know by definition this team is going to have to change. What has this team either meant to you and meant to the WNBA over this period of sustained success?
Yeah, when we got here, there was 3 consecutive years of no playoffs. We were charged with trying to rebuild something, and we have had a remarkable sustained run. We've equaled the most playoff wins since 2016 of anyone in the league. We're 1 game behind the most regular season wins. So the sustained success is really special. But in pro sports, you want banners, and we're going to keep grinding and grinding until we can try to hang a banner.
Curt, next question, second row center.
Hi, Curt. You've talked a lot about the chess match and the going back and forth. The result notwithstanding, have you enjoyed coaching this level and going back and forth with Becky like that?
The last two series were special as a coach. The meetings with your own coaching staff, the film sessions with your team, the chess match that went into the Chicago series, the chess match that went into the Vegas series, is what you love most about coaching. And, you know, these last couple weeks have just been really special as a coach. You get to coach the best players and serve the best players in the world. And then all the time you spend behind the scenes with your staff and your team and your film room, strategically trying to counter these other great teams. You know, nothing's better than that in sports.
Curt, next question, third row to your left.
Yep. Hi, Coach. In the first two games of the series, we saw the Aces kind of sprinkle in some of the guard ball screens, and it felt like they almost exclusively ran that in the fourth quarter in this one. What made that particular setup so difficult to defend to close out this game?
Yeah, you know, the guard-to-guard screens, as they ghosted out of a lot, tried to put us in rotation. Were we going to get caught in a switch? Were we going to get caught in a trap? They were searching. They were trying to get some switches to the matchup advantage they were looking for. So that was all a chess match. Then, as we went big, you know, they started to put different bigs in that action also. So ultimately, a lot of that pro mentality that leaks into our league from the NBA, and we become a copycat league, and that was, you know, the action they chose to run late.
Curt, third row to your left.
Hey, Curt. You know, obviously didn't end how you wanted it to, but looking at this year as a whole, and I mean, we were talking about this yesterday about how much this group has meant to you. When you zoom out and look back on what this is in, you know, 4 or 5 years, when you think back about the 2022 team, what's really going to stick out to you about this year?
Yeah, again, down the line, we're going to be so proud that we were in the finals, you know, competing with a tremendous offensive team and the MVP and the leading vote getter of MVP of the guards, and you know, and the list goes on. Becky was Coach of the Year. We'll look back somewhere down the line and be so proud that once again we were in the final, competing at the highest level for a championship. It hurts, it stings right now, but again, no, you know, like, that was an incredible atmosphere, and I'm so proud of our fan base. I'm so proud of our front office and our franchise, and you know, we'll get there pretty quickly, but you know, certainly it will take some time for everybody, but we'll look back with a lot of pride.
Curt, last row to your right.
Hi, Curt. This was the 5th elimination game in the postseason tonight. Just what have you seen from your group in the locker room and in practice throughout the playoffs, and how they've been able to respond to these situations?
Yeah, it's their mental toughness. Again, this group thrives when people tell them they can't do something. And, you know, they left it all out there. You know, we missed some shots. We missed some reads. They made some great shots, but their mental toughness, you know, they never wavered that they could do this, and they didn't listen to all the people that said they couldn't.
And Natisha had to play a bigger role this year, especially early on after Jazz went down. Just curious, kind of, what did your conversation look like with Natisha after that injury, and she kind of went into the starting lineup, and how have you kind of seen her evolve this year and grow?
Yeah, I thought she had a tremendous year. Still, you know, in my mind, you know, she deserved consideration for most improved, and especially because of the position she was thrust into. But she really handled it. Not an easy situation to pivot with your leader on and off the floor, now out for the year. But she had a remarkable year. You know, she proved that she can be a starting point guard in this league, twofold. And, you know, her future is only going to be brighter.
Anyone else for Curt in the room? Curt, second row to your left.
Courtney came up big for you guys tonight. What has been her biggest just impact on this team since adding her in the offseason?
She's a shot maker. You know, we were very defensive oriented in the guards the last couple years, and we felt like we needed a spark offensively, someone that could go make big plays in big moments. She's a big time player in big moments. And, you know, the best thing though that's not seen out there on the basketball court is she has a contagious positive energy. She is a pleasure to coach. She has at times, you know, a different reputation out there publicly. She's one of the most positive, best teammates I've ever coached at this level. Every day she comes with a joy and brings a spirit of enjoying the game of basketball. It's not a job to her. Like, she just has fun playing, and it's contagious to be around. You can't help but laugh and smile when Courtney walks into practice every single day. You know, like, you wish as a coach that you could coach 10 Courtney Williams, because, you know, she just brings so much fun to the day-to-day grind that this season can be.
Curt, to your left, standing.
Curt here. You talked about the chess match. How much does Asjha stress the defense and affect your offense, even when maybe she doesn't have the best shooting night like tonight?
Yeah, their team is full of people that stretch your defense. They have tremendous offensive players that stretch the floor. And so, you know, there's just scheming to our word congestion all the time and trying to flow. You know, Asjha gets in space. She's hard to contain. And so you have to shrink that space. And so you're constantly being pressured by their offensive weapons, and Asjha's one of them.
Our next question will come from Zoom. Stephen. Go ahead, Stephen.
Hello, Coach. So it seemed like in the fourth quarter, it was your big lineup against Becky's small lineup, and essentially like about the contrast. What was it specifically about Becky's small ball lineup that seemingly kept you guys in like compromising rotations that ended up being the open basket?
Yes, Stephen, it was the chess match. And obviously, we missed a rotation. We gambled on a rotation, and ultimately Raquana was the recipient of some open shots. And, you know, she made big shots in big moments. And again, Raquana's been a long time great offensive player in this league. And tonight, when they needed it in their small lineup, she made big shots against us.
Curt, third row to your left.
How you doing, Coach? Dejanay Carrington felt like a player that really gave you some positive moments throughout the season, and specifically in the postseason. What did you see from her, and what do you think is her next step to having a more prominent role next season?
Yeah, I think Dejanay came back in year two with a confidence level that she belongs in this league. She is instant offense, especially when you can get her in the open floor and open space. She's an athletic, physical guard that can get herself to the rim. She's an underrated defender, physicality-wise. So I just think she's scratching the surface. And as she continues to work, she's just going to continue to grow and develop in this league.
One more question from Zoom. Jose, go ahead, Jose, please.
Curt, first of all, congratulations on the season. You guys had an amazing season. Even though the result wasn't what you wanted today, congratulations on everything that you guys accomplished. Now, the season's over now, but obviously the grind never stops. What do you feel you need to do in this offseason to get back to the level that you guys were at this year, but finally complete it next year?
Yeah, Jose, I haven't thought about the off season yet. The off season happened about 20 minutes ago. So, but, you know, as free agency approaches, we'll get into free agency. We'll start working with the collegiate and international for our draft. But right now, I'm going to go home and sleep tonight and pack and be in Australia with Team USA in 2 days with my role with Team USA. So it's not, I have to change my armor and my letters on my chest. And when I get back from the World Cup, then we'll start to prepare for next year.
Curt, thank you. To our media, our Connecticut players are here in 30 seconds.